everybody, Austin. Welcome back to the Hill Homestead. So, just got home a little bit ago, ate a little bit of chicken, and came out here to the woods because I have set my trail camera out, and it is one of the cellular cameras. It is a Spy Point Flex, I believe is what it's called. And I get a lot of pictures, but a lot of the times they're not very clear or there's nothing in them at all. And that's mainly because every time the wind blows and a branch moves in front of it, it's sending me pictures. It's taking a picture and it's sending it to me. So today I wanted to come out here and I wanted to clear a lot of this brush and this thicket behind me so that it'll stop doing that. I want to see the pictures of the actual animals. Had a couple pictures of a fox, a couple raccoons, and had a small buck in there. I'll show you a picture of that. But he's way too young, so we won't be doing any hunting on him, and as well as a few does, a mama and a couple babies. But as predicted, not a whole lot of action up here in this spot, which is okay because I do plan on making quite a bit of noise. But today I'm going to be using this DeWalt 12-inch saw. It's electric saw, fairly quiet. I forgot to charge the battery in it, so we've got 2 out of the 3 clicks. So there's not a whole lot here to do, but I want to do enough so that my camera will stop sending me pictures of brush. So I'm gonna put this in the video and see how it goes. Now that I've gotten that cleared out a little bit, we'll see what kind of pictures it produces for me now. I forgot to turn it off, the camera, while I was clearing this. So there will be plenty of pictures of me and the dogs that followed me down here. It's okay that I'm clearing this stuff anyhow, because we're on that log road that I told you guys about a couple of videos ago. And those are going to be part of the clearing project as well. So we're trying to get this road cleared off. That way I can run a four-wheeler on it, or, you know, whatever else we might have or need down in here. But I'll tell you what, I know there's a lot of people who don't like electric things, battery powered, you know, whatever you want to call it. This little chainsaw has been a very good chainsaw for me. It gets exactly what I need done. I know its limitations. For small stuff like that, this thing's a beast. Now for bigger trees, I obviously prefer, you know, gas. But for things like this, it's light. The battery lasts quite a while depending on what I'm cutting into. And it's been a really good saw for me. I got a really good deal on it because I'm all about deals. But I have nothing but good things to say about this DeWalt chainsaw. It's 20 volt, but I could get a couple extra batteries for it. That is one thing. I do only have one DeWalt battery. All my other tools are Milwaukee. And but that's the only downfall to this thing, is it only comes with one battery. And let's see what kind of battery it is. It's 20 volt lithium. So just need to get a couple more of these and I will be good to go. It did use one click of that battery, so not a whole lot to cut, but it was a beast. Just for a fun experiment, I'm going to walk the rest of this log road, and I'm going to walk you guys back out to the bottom of the driveway, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how thick this stuff is. Like I say, a lot of it is real small stuff like this, that, you know, some of it could be taken down with a brush hog or something of that nature. What I would really like is to get one of those forestry mulchers out here, but I'm not willing to pay that much money for that, even to rent it. That's just a lot of money, and those things are beasts. They are a lot of money, but I'm sure they're worth every penny. So my only problem is walking this way with the dogs is we do get close to the road, but they're pretty good about staying with me as long as I call for them if they get too far behind. All right, taking a little detour off the road here because this is kind of where I will be making a new entrance anyways. So as you can already tell, I have plenty of work cut out for myself. Ooh, that's a big spider web. Let's go another way. Another challenge that I'm going to have working through this stuff is I am extremely allergic to poison ivy. I don't know if you guys are, but I am. And it's like if the wind blows, I get it. So we do have to cross this little creek here. So that will be in need of a culvert pipe, which we do have a few, luckily for us, laying around from previous owners. Actually, I think before my mother and father-in-law owned this place. So that'll be perfect to bring those down. We also have a lot of good firewood down here that has fallen over the years, and it is dead and ready to be cut and split. So we'll get what's salvageable out of that. Y'all getting a lot of up close and personal views of my face right now. Apologize for that. Oh. So, oh boy. Not dropped you guys. All right, and we've made it out. That's where we just came from. I'll flip it around and talk to you guys about that. So ideally, I'd like to make a road that kind of goes through here and up onto that log road. Now, we got plenty of taller trees that need to come down that are in the middle of that path. Plenty of dead trees, trees that have already fallen. But ideally, this is the path I'd like for it to take. Where we just were was just behind this very large dead tree, but up on the ridge. As you guys can see, our little pigs, our feeder pigs, have now been moved. And boy, was that a fun experiment. It actually went a lot better than what I thought it would. We moved Betty out of this pen and moved her over with Dino. We did not use a livestock trailer, which is what made it interesting. The little blue trailer already had a ramp on it, and I gotta go help the piglet out. Give me a second. All right, so what you guys just heard was a very dramatic piglet that was stuck just inside the fenced in area over there. So there was absolutely nothing wrong with him. He just couldn't figure his way out. But he is now out eating and happy. But like I was saying, we used the blue trailer that had wood in it, and the ramp was really, really slick, and we did not realize that. So there was some assistance needed for the piglets, as in pushing up behind them, and then they kind of just slid out like it's a slicky slide. But it was a successful move. Everybody's happy. Piglets were running around like crazy, jumping. So it was really fun to watch. But you guys can see that video, I guess, is the best way to just describe it. You guys can just be the judge. So I need your all's help with something. So all these videos since I started on YouTube have been from my cell phone. Desiree uses her cell phone at times and sends me those videos also. But the problem we're running into is I have to go through and I have to delete everything as far as those videos go as soon as I make one big video in order to export it. And now it's gotten to the point that even after I export it, you upload it to YouTube and then delete that video, I still don't have enough room for following the videos to follow. I do have a computer, but I do not have a camera. So if you guys have any suggestions on a cheap-ish camera that is still good quality, that's not going to break the bank, but still produce good videos, let me know in the comments. Could be refurbished as long as it's not throwing money down the toilet. But that's just the problem we're running into. I constantly am deleting videos and pictures that I'd like to keep on my phone, going through my messages and deleting messages, deleting pictures and videos that I've sent through Messenger, things of that nature. So if you guys have any inexpensive ideas, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to post a link in the comments, that would even be better. I just want to kind of get my feel for the camera life and see the pricing on those for a good quality camera for videoing, so I can keep producing videos for YouTube. So if you guys would be so kind and do that, and while you're at it, go ahead and like and subscribe since you're hanging out with us today. I appreciate you guys watching. Please come back and please bring a friend and have your friend subscribe as well if you don't mind. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.